For part 2 of the test, the question is going to say that something costs $56 and it's 20% off. What is the sale price? And what is the total if the tax is 5%? So the first thing we do, we have 56 times 20 over 100. That's going to equal 11.2. Then we're going to subtract $56 minus 11.20. And we're going to get that the price is $44.80. Now we have to do 5%. So 44.8 times 5 over 100. That's going to equal 2.24. So we add that. 44.80 plus 2.24. 47.04 will be the total price. Then we're going to have a question that is the distance equals rate times time. And they're going to give you distance equals 900. Time is 15 hours. So we're going to have to find the rate. So it's going to be 900 equals 15 times R. Divide both sides by 15. R is going to equal 60 miles per hour. The next question is going to be one where you have the board and you cut it into 2 pieces. So let's say we have a 6-foot board into 2 pieces. One is 2 feet longer than 3 times the shorter. So we know nothing about the shorter one, so the shorter one is going to be X, and it's going to be plus, and the longer one is 2 feet longer than 3 times the shorter. So 3X plus 2, added together, it equals 6. Combine like terms, we're going to get 4X plus 2 equals 6. Subtract the 2. 4X equals 4. By both sides by 4. X equals 1. So the shorter one is 1. And you can either do 6 minus 1 equals 5. Or you can put it back into here. 3 times 1 plus 2. 3 times 1 is 3 plus 2 equals 5. So the longer one, you can do it either way. You're going to get 1 for the shorter, 5 for the longer. Next, let's say that we have negative 5x to the negative 7, y, z to the 4, all raised to the 3. So we're just going to multiply everything by 3. We're going to, negative 5 to the third is negative 125, x to the negative 21, y to the 3, z to the 12. But remember that we need to have all positive exponents. So the x needs to go on the bottom. So we have negative 125, y to the 3, z 12 over x to the positive 21. Next, we're going to have 14x squared plus 8 in parentheses minus, in parentheses, 13x to the 4 minus 7x squared plus 8. So for the first one, we just get rid of parentheses. 14x squared plus 8. In this one, the second one, we're going to have to change the sign of everything. So it's going to be minus 13x to the 4 plus 7x squared minus 8. Combine like terms. We have 14x squared plus a 7x squared is 21x squared. We have in plus 8 minus 8, which is 0. And we have minus 13x to the 4. Next, we have negative 3 plus 6 in parentheses 5x plus 4. First thing we do is distribute. So negative 3 plus 30x plus 24. Now combine like terms. We have a 30x 24 minus 3 is plus 21. Then let's say that we have 2x minus 5 times negative 3x plus 4. We're just going to do FOIL. The first is 2x times negative 3x is minus 6x squared. 2x times 4 is plus 8x. Negative 5 times negative 3x is plus 15x. Negative 5 times 4 is negative 20. Combine like terms, we're going to be left with negative 6x squared plus 23x minus 20. Next, we have 7x plus 3 squared. You can either change this to FOIL, so it's 7x plus 3 times 7x plus 3, or you can do the shortcut, where we square the first one is 49x squared, and then 2 times the first times the second. 2 times 3 is 6, times 7x is plus 42x, and square the last, plus 9. If you do it with FOIL, you're going to get the same answer. That's just the shortcut from one of the last sections that we did. Next, we have x minus 11 times x squared plus 2x minus 8. So here we have to do the distributive property. So we're going to distribute the x. We're going to get x to the 3 plus 2x squared minus 8x. Then we're going to distribute the negative 11. Negative 11x squared minus 22x plus 88. Now we have to combine like terms. We have an x to the 3. 2x squared minus 11x squared is minus 9x squared. Negative 8x minus 22x is minus 30x, and then plus the 88. Next, we're going to have something like 2 over 7x minus 12 times 2 over 7x plus 12. This one does have fractions in it, but you notice it's the exact same thing in both of them. One's a plus, one's a minus, so we can do the shortcut. We just square the first one. 2 squared is 4, over 7 squared is 49, and then x squared, and then minus the 12 squared is 144. And finally, we're going to have something like 40x to the 6 minus 56x to the 5 plus 32x to the 4, all over 8x to the 5. So to make this easy, break it up into 3 divisions. So we have 40x to the 6 over 8x to the 5 minus 56x to the 5 over 8x to the 5 plus 32x to the 4 over 8x to the 5. So the first one, 40 divided by 8 is 5. X to the 5 over x to the 6 over x to the 5 is just x, minus 56 divided by 8 is 7. X to the 5 over x to the 5 is just 1, so we leave that. And then plus 32 divided by 8 is 4. Notice that x to the 5 on the bottom is bigger, so x is going to be on the bottom. 5 minus 4 is just x to the 1, or x. This is the form that it's going to be. It's going to have something with an x, and then just a number, and something over x. Make sure you have that as your answer. And that's the end of the review. Do well, and good luck.